Hey guys, so today I'm going to answer some of your guys' questions about nail piercing. So, first question, what and why? So, what is nail piercing? It's exactly what it's called. Really, it's just a piercing for your nail. And why do it? A lot of people, some people like nail piercing, some don't. Just like anything in life, some people like it, some are not going to like it. A lot of times I do get compliments on it, though. I haven't had anyone be like, oh, I hate it, it's so ugly, da, da, da. But, not everyone's going to like it. To me, it's just another different little accessory for my nails I think is really cute and unique and different. And it's not something I do a lot, but just every now and then it's something different to do. Okay, so temporary or permanent, it's a little bit of both. To me, it's more on the temporary side. It is temporary because you can take your nail piercing off anytime that you want to, but it is permanent because if you do it on your real nail, then you're going to have a hole in your nail. So to get rid of that, which is the next question, because the hole in your nail is not going to heal over, so you are going to have to cut it. But if you really, really don't want to cut it with some clippers, then what you can do is just paint over it with some nail polish, and you're not even going to notice the hole is even there. So that's another thing you can do. Real or fake, which is the next question. You can do this on your real nails. Even if you do have shorter nails, you have to be just a little bit more careful. But I would suggest if you do have weak nails to do this on a fake nail, because otherwise, since your nails are weak, they can rip a lot more easily. So I would suggest a fake nail if you have weaker nails, but you can do it on either one, it's fine. Also, next, does it hurt, which I had to kind of laugh at that one, because it's just like clipping your nails, really. It does sound like it would hurt because any piercing, with a hole going through you, it sounds like it would be painful, but this is one piercing that's not painful at all. You do not feel it at all. It's just like clipping your nails, really. That doesn't hurt, so trust me, this doesn't hurt, even though it looks like it would. Really, your nails are just like dead anyways. It's just like dead skin or cells or whatever, so it does not hurt at all, which is really nice. Infections, you cannot get any infections that I know of from nail piercings. Next question, is it hard to do things? Yes, it does make it a little bit more difficult, but it's not like a huge deal, really. You can take off your nail piercings at any time, so it's not really that big of a deal. It's easy to put on and take off, so I take mine off when I wash my hair, paint my nails, or if I'm typing. You may want to do it also if you're washing dishes. That would be a good idea too. But especially because my nails tend to get stuck mostly, like caught in my hair or like in different doors, especially in the microwave door. I don't know what it is. I always like slam the door out my chainmail dangle. So, but yeah, but it's not that big of a deal. It doesn't make things that more difficult, really. As far as noise goes, that kind of goes back into the last question with the typing, which I commented on. The noise can get a little annoying sometimes, but not really. I barely ever notice these are there because they're so lightweight, and they don't make that much noise. Really, if you're out somewhere, you're probably going to hear people talking more than you're going to hear your nails jingling or anything. But if you are worried about the noise, just put it on nails that you don't use as much. So don't put it on your pointer finger or your thumb, because those are probably two fingers you use most throughout the day. I would suggest putting it on your middle finger or on your ring finger, because you're not going to use those as much. But also when it comes to noise, the only time it really bugs me when the noise is if I'm typing, because obviously you're moving your fingers around a lot and the noise is pretty annoying, so I usually take them off for typing because it can get to me sometimes. But other than that, it's not that big of a deal, really. If you do get annoyed with them, again, you can take them off at any time, so it's not a huge deal. The last question is ripping of the nails. Yes, your nail dangle can get ripped off, which mine have twice in the past week. But that's only because I was very, not really cautious with them or careful with them at all. I was just kind of, Which, actually, a funny story was, my chain dangle actually got caught the other day, and I was going on the bus, I was putting my card in, the machine, and it actually sucked in my nail charm, my little nail dangle, and so I didn't even realize it till I sat down, and I was about to go and text someone, and I was like, oh, my nail dangle is missing. And I was like, I started laughing. I thought it was hilarious that it sucked into the machine. It was just so funny. And this one has fallen out too, but I don't even notice when they rip off, honestly, because it's not like your entire nail gets ripped off. Don't worry about that. It's usually just like the corner of your nail, or maybe if you have it in the center, just like a little bit of the center of your nail. But it's usually just a tiny little piece of your nail that gets pulled off. It's not like a huge deal. Your nail might even not get pulled off. It may just have like a teeny tiny little tear in it, and then in which case you just cut your nail and then you'll be fine. It's not a big deal. It does not rip off your entire nail, so don't worry about that. In case you're like, oh my gosh, my nail's going to get ripped off. No, no, no. Like, you can't even feel it. It's just like cutting your nails. You don't feel like when the tip of your nail breaks off usually. I mean, if it gets ripped off, yes, but if it, you know, just kind of tears off a little bit, you usually don't feel it. So it's not a big deal. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So hopefully this answered all you guys' questions. If you do have any more questions about nail piercings, leave it below, and I will try my best to answer them for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe.